Hi, my name is Devin Perkins, also known as Professor Syzygy, and I am an experimental, progressive, and psychedelic musician.
Probably developed almost in the same sense as where my love for it came from. Being younger and having older brothers listening to certain type of music, I kind of just picked up on that. And then growing older, getting new people in my lives, like such as friends, and just paying more attention to the radio, branching off into my own thing. And then when I got into high school is probably where my music got a lot more developed to where it is now, more into progressive rock and experimental.
I get my inspiration from music that I listen to and music that I want to hear, which then turns into music that I want to create. And I just try my best to inspire myself to make that same music that I want to hear.
It's an expression. It is almost like a fifth extremity of me, and it just lets me, as previously said, express and release certain feelings so I don't have to keep it in. And I like sharing myself to people in that sense. You know, going for a walk, if I hear birds chirping, I might want to try to emulate that sound with a guitar or something that's just a little bit unconventional that would make a bird sound, I suppose. As an individual, music for me is an outlet. It's an outlet in two ways. One way is when I listen to music, it makes me feel a certain way. And that's good because I can release certain feelings by listening to music. When I make music, it lets me express those feelings that I feel, as opposed to just keeping it inside of me and holding it in, as opposed to not being able to let it out. I hope they get a sense of me, a sense of my personality and what I like, and hopefully they get the feelings that I'm trying to convey, the feelings that I have while making my music.
I'd say the hardest part about being an independent artist is producing my own music to the extent of getting exposure, really. It's very hard in the genre that I am in, that I consider myself to be in, because it's very niche, and the fact that I can't go out and play for people at live events or anything like that due to certain circumstances, it really, hinders getting a lot of exposure. Especially with a name like mine, it's a weird one.
I'd say it's definitely both. It definitely is an extension because I do absolutely put myself into what I make. But what I make right now, I'm definitely, I'm not professional. It's not my career, so it is definitely more so a hobby. But it's a very serious hobby.
So now that you learned a little bit more about me, I'd like to present to you a music video for my song called The Endowment off my album, The Asthmatic Lizard.
With a pendulum sway, I'm a doctor of entitlements, the life gone by. With single slip of tongue, I could know your history, like a matchstick that burns in a fingerless glove. Contracting and your knowledge expanding, I'm just a pet with a crash adorned on top. And with my powers I hand you, this tribulation shall cease existence, but I guess I've got to